What if I told you that one family, the Rothschilds, has been at the heart of the world's wealth, intrigue, and power for centuries? A family whose name has been whispered in conspiracy theories, linked to global finance, political manipulation, and even the fate of nations. But is it all true, or is it just another myth spun by history storytellers? Today we take you behind the curtains of one of the wealthiest dynasties in history to uncover the truth about the Rothschild family, their rise, their secrets, and how legends and myths have shaped their legacy. How much of it is true, and how much is just an exaggerated tale? Stay tuned as we uncover the real story of the Rothschilds. Let's begin at the very start. In Frankfurt, Germany, in the mid-1700s, a young Jewish man named Mayer Amschel Rothschild opened a small banking business. At the time, banking was not a field for the faint of heart, but Mayer's ambition and strategic genius set him apart from others. Starting as a humble banker, Mayer quickly realized that in order to thrive, he needed to build relationships with the aristocracy and royalty. This wasn't just about money, it was about influence. And so he built close ties with Prince William IX of Hesse, securing a steady stream of business for his family's future. By the late 1700s, Mayer had established himself as one of the most trusted financiers in the region. But this was just the beginning. Mayer Amschel had big plans that would change the face of finance forever. Now, Mayer Amschel had 5 sons, and he knew that in order to truly solidify the family's financial empire, they had to expand beyond Frankfurt. Mayer sent each son to key cities across Europe: London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, and of course, Frankfurt, where the family's headquarters remained. Each son established his own branch of the Rothschild Bank in the major financial capitals of the time. What made the Rothschilds so powerful was their global reach. While other families controlled wealth in one country, the Rothschilds controlled the flow of money across continents. Their banking network spanned Europe, connecting London, Paris, and Vienna in ways that were unimaginable at the time. One of the most enduring myths surrounding the Rothschilds is their alleged role in the Battle of Waterloo. Legend tells us that Nathan Rothschild, based in London, knew the outcome of the battle before anyone else, and used this insider knowledge to manipulate the stock market, making a fortune while the rest of the world panicked. But how much of this is true? The fact is, while Nathan Rothschild did benefit from the outcome of the battle, the story of him manipulating the market is largely exaggerated. Yes, his wealth grew, but it wasn't because of inside information. The Rothschilds had been entrenched in European financial markets for decades, and their wealth was built on legitimate banking operations, not underhanded tricks. We're uncovering some fascinating truths about the Rothschild family. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the Rothschilds used insider information and corruption to build their wealth? Or are these just myths created by conspiracy theorists? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the discussion started. So what about today? In modern times, the Rothschild family's wealth has shifted. While their name still commands respect, they are no longer the untouchable financial giants they once were. The family's wealth has spread into diverse sectors, including art, real estate, and energy, but their central role in global finance has diminished. Despite what some may think, the Rothschilds are not pulling the strings behind world governments. However, their legacy in the world of finance is undeniable. The family's business has diversified, but their historical influence still echoes in the corridors of power. So what's the truth behind the Rothschild family? A dynasty of financial geniuses, or simply a family caught up in legendary myths? The truth, as always, lies somewhere in between. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Rothschilds, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment below. We've got more fascinating stories about the world's most powerful families, economic empires, and financial conspiracies. Don't miss out on what's coming next.